Council meeting for January 29th. We stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
A quorum is present for City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, and Finance Authority.
Okay, any persons wish to address the council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, Finance Authority, on any item on today's agenda may do so at this time. Hearing no comment, we'll move on. We have a special commendation to Golden State Water Company. Is there a representative here? Come forward. And this is for the Golden State Water Company's outstanding support of City of Inglewood community outreach projects. With great pride and pleasure, the Mayor and Council of City of Inglewood extend sincere and heartfelt appreciation to the Golden State Water Company for their partnership on projects that have benefited residents in need of the City of Inglewood, in the City of Inglewood community. The city hereby salutes Golden State for their joint partnership with District 4 Council member. I knew this was a long one, so that's all right.
War and peace. Wow, that is.
To provide Thanksgiving turkeys to more than 50 families in need this year through their Operation Gobble outreach program. Operation Gobble has been a Golden State Water Company tradition since 1990, and in place for 28 years. They have distributed more than 230,000 turkeys, and in 2018 alone, more than 8,000 turkeys were distributed. And we go on. The Golden State Water Company has been a faithful sponsor of the annual District 4 Christmas Toy and Food Drive, an event that provides toys, food, and/or retail gift cards to more than 50 District 4 elementary school students, their siblings, and their parents. This year, the company, on behalf of the District 4 Christmas Toy and Food Drive, contributed to the city's nonprofit organization, the Inglewood Community Services Corporation. The ICSC works to assist residents who consist of grandparents raising their grandchildren, foster families, senior citizens, and other residents who may find themselves in need for any number of reasons. This past Christmas, the donation from Golden State helped the city to assist nearly 300 Inglewood residents and their families. The company is a tremendous asset to the city of Inglewood, and today we honor the company for their sincere compassion and demonstrated commitment to improve the lives of the residents of the city. Now therefore be it resolved that the Mayor and City Council of Inglewood, California, do hereby honor the Golden State Water Company for their community sponsorship, their kind expressions of compassion to aid those in need, and for their service as a source of hope and encouragement for so many. May the organization continue to prosper in all future endeavors. And I might note this is the longest proclamation in the history of the City of Inglewood, presented this 29th day of January 2019. If you'd like to say a few words, we'd love that.
Thank you, Mayor Butts, Councilman Franklin, and the rest of the council. I'm very honored to accept this commendation on behalf of Golden State Water Company. We're very pleased to partner with the City of Inglewood to help serve residents and our customers in the city. So it's nice to be recognized for something that we love doing. So thanks again. This is a great honor.
All right, could you go over there to where the good-looking guy is standing with the glasses? bulletproof shit. Okay. Remember the Kevlar's down here. Okay. Joint consent calendar, oops, excuse me, no. Warrants and bills. Item 1, CSA 1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Move allow payments. Second.
Madam Clerk.
City Council, Successor Agency, and Housing Authority members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Chairman Butts.
Aye. Consent calendar, items 2 through 8.
So moved. Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. Now the joint consent calendar, item 9, CSA 3, item 10 and CSA 4, item 11 and CSA 5.
So moved.
Wait,
Second.
what-
Item 10 and CSA
Oh.
4 has been pulled.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, item 10 and CSA has been,
Has
CSA
been
4 has been
And-
pulled.
In that case, Mayor, as to my motion, we will do City Council 1, 2, and 3 on 9 CSA 1.
9 CSA 3.
CSA 3, yeah, 9 and CSA 3, and then 11 and CSA 5, City Council 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
For the City Council,
For the city
correct?
council.
Okay. Council members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye, and now it's the successor agency.
Right.
Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion
For
as to
9 CSA 3
9
and
and CSA 3, 1 through 4, successor agency, and item 11 and CSA 5, successor agency, item numbers 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
successor agency members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye, it only took us 2 months.
Yeah,
to do
exactly, to figure that out.
it. A1,
Thank you, Mayor. No reports from the city attorney's office.
DM1,
Reports from the city mayor's office.
1,
No oral reports, thank you.
CT1.
Thank you, Mayor. Just would like to mention that, of course, you know, the shutdown is now over. There was a comment that was made by Speaker Pelosi that most of the federal workers, or most workers, are actually living from paycheck to paycheck. And there was an interesting comment that was in one of the articles that I saw yesterday that most of the federal workers said they could maybe survive with 1 paycheck, perhaps 2. So it kind of goes, the importance of trying to set aside, you know, like an emergency fund, because most of the federal workers' salaries, from the TSAs to the other federal workers, airline pilots and patrol workers, their annual salary was somewhere between about $100K plus. So again, and what some of the federal workers did do during this time in order to survive, they cut back on things that were, you know, not necessary. But again, it just shows the importance of trying to set aside, you know, an emergency fund to do without things that you normally, you know, that you can do without. So that's just, and she also mentioned that also most of the federal workers are between 40% of them are nearing retirement, and most have very little set aside for retirement other than what the job provides. That concludes my comments.
Thank you. CSA 2.
Approval of the minutes. Approval for the minutes for the successor agency meeting held on December 11th, 2018, and January 8th, 2019.
So moved. Second.
Madam Clerk.
Successor agency members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
During the successor agency,
You didn't
the
say,
housing authorities in session H2.
Mayor, I didn't hear you say aye on CSA.
Aye.
Sorry, thank you. Approval of the minutes for the Housing Authority meeting held on December 11th, 2018, and January 8th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Housing Authority members, Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. Adjourn the housing authority. Finance authorities in session F1.
Approval of the minutes for the Finance Authority meeting held on December 11th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Finance Authority members, Dodson,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Chairman Buds.
Aye, adjourn the Finance Authority. Public comment. Any persons wishing to address the council on any matter connected with city business not elsewhere considered on the agenda may do so at this time.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council, and City staff. I would just like to comment on the homeless count we just did this past week. The City of Inglewood did a fine job. I would like to thank Councilman Padilla for your kind words to get us started for that count. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule and your family's busy schedule. I would just like to thank the Police Department of Inglewood for protecting those who were out doing the counting. They did an excellent job as always. Lucinda, the coordinator for the count, oh, beautiful. You know, she can't do a better job. Every year she does this, and it's just a successful count. City is doing well, and these are my comments. Everybody have a beautiful, wonderful Super Bowl. It'll be raining here in California, but it will be nice and dry in Atlanta. Go Rams. Everybody have a beautiful, beautiful week. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, council and staff. Mayor, I'm still recovering with my finger, but it'll be all right.
All right.
Okay. But two things, I want to just really thank the council and the staff for the support you gave the MLK, and I heard the great comments, and it's all over the city. But I'm here today to recruit drivers and diesel mechanics. I have a company that's felony friendly, will train diesel mechanics and cement truck drivers. So I just want this to get out on the airway. It's paid training, and when they finish, they start off between $22 and $28 an hour. So I want to make sure the council members have it, and it's out on the airways. So when you see all the cement trucks and all, and I've already recruited some women that are driving trucks, so we'll get that information out. Thank you.
Thank you.
How you doing? Devon Wade. You should, Mayor Bus, we took a picture, you put me in the newspaper. It felt great ever since. Felt like I was a guy around Inglewood when I walk around.
Actually, you won the election
right.
for me, you and me.
Right, thank you, appreciate it. You know, but, you know, it means a lot for, you know, growing up, how I grew up to, you know, receive something like that, you know. But, you know, I feel like in this city and in this community, sometimes we got to go with other people's prices. Sometimes we got to go with what other people want us to pay because we don't have enough money for ourselves to, you know, to move over financially and stuff. So I actually, you know, am in the financial services when I graduated 2017 from Inglewood High. So now, you know, I'm actually helping the urban community how to be above like the rich and the wealthy, how to invest, how to leave generational wealth and stuff like that. I'm only 20 years old, but you know, I have a chance to make $100,000 a year. I have a chance to make $200,000 a year. So I hope everybody, you know, just keep their head up because you can, you know, do it too as well. You know, I'm gonna keep moving forward. But I thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, Council, Mayor, and fellow councilmen. Yeah, my name is Murphy Richardson. I'm the past president of the Southwest Los Angeles Association of Realtors, 2015, 16, and 17 president. I'm here with some of my team members here, Junitra and Junius, to let you know that our association is, you remember her at hand, Mayor. Yeah, that our association here is here. We have some of the greatest real estate brokers, commercial brokers, leasing, it's our specialty, and just want to see, the mayor as well as the council people and all those concerned to know that we are here Southwest Los Angeles Association of Realtors is actually ready to do whatever it takes in order to make this city the best in the world. So I just want to greet you from our association, let you know we're here, and we're at your service. Thank you so much.
Stuart, thank you for the kind words, and I'm here to talk about the homeless count also. Everybody has a copy. I want to give you the numbers. And thank you, Councilman Franklin, for providing the food for us for the county. If you can go to the county's page, if you want to see and turn on the second page, it shows the numbers for Inglewood for 2018. It shows 187 people on the street and 73 in a vehicle and 245 in a shelter. Now, these are unofficial, okay, the numbers that I have, because it's not provided by the county. It's actually, Alethea Scott helped us out that day and made a spreadsheet for us. But I have to say that the numbers are down substantial. The people we counted were 94, and in a car and in a van was 31 and 24. So last year we had, like I said, we had 73 in the vehicle and 187 on the street. So I think we're doing a great job right now, Mayor. I think this is really something to brag about. We're out there today. We're helping today. Every day we are out there trying to make a difference to get the homeless off the street. And I understand it's a problem, you guys. I truly understand, but we are trying every day, okay? So just bear with us. If you see something, say something and give us a call, okay? But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Sabrina, where are you? Okay, Sabrina, I appreciate you coming out. This is your first time. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you come out again, all right? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, with that, we'll close public comment. Council comments, Councilman Dotson, District 1.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, I want to invite everybody to the District 1 Document Shredding Day. It'll be Saturday, February the 9th at 9 p.m. to 12, 9 a.m. to 12. It's at the Police Community Center, B3, 2901 West Manchester Avenue. It'll be a lot of fun. You can shred your papers and have a little coffee and donuts. So look to see you all out there. I don't know what you were doing Sunday, but I was at the rally for the Rams. I've never seen this much excitement in Inglewood. Jesus Christ. And the people were really having a good time. It's good to see your neighbors come out and have a really good time. And they were doing that. And everybody wished the Rams, a winning time. I mean, this game is it. So I'm praying for them and rooting for them, and go Rams.
We have an inside linebacker from District 2. Councilman Padilla.
We're ready to go. Thank you, Mayor. First off, I again just want to commend Cinder Eller, the Inglewood Police Department. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Councilman Franklin, providing the food. A couple of our commissioners were there as well for the homeless count. I can't tell you how important that is for us as a community to be able to get out there, count those folks so that we can make sure that we can get the services that we need at every level of government. And so the turnout was wonderful. The excitement was there. I mean, these folks, it was cold out there, but they were excited about going out in that cold to do the count. So a big thank you to our community that came out for the support of the homeless count. And, Cinder Eller and IPD, thank you for all you do to help us address some of these concerns. On another note, again, Sunday we did the Rams send-off. What was also so nice is not only were there, Inglewood residents, but we had folks from all over and out of state that came down to be a part of the send-off. And so it's a great opportunity to highlight, the stadium that we have coming here in the future. The crowd, I mean, just overwhelming. If you look at the size of this crowd, beyond expectations. Everybody's caught up in this excitement. I have people now saying, hey, you guys did the right thing. I'm glad you didn't listen to the naysayers. We're all excited about the Rams coming. It sure helps the fact that we're in the Super Bowl. It's an exciting time for us. Inglewood has worked so very hard to get to where we're at, and we got to continue, and we will continue to keep our foot on the gas. So, but we can't do it alone. We need your help as a community to continue to support what we're doing, the changes that we're bringing, and to support the leadership that we have here, not only on the dais, but our staff, all our workers, all our employees that are out there hustling every day where the rubber meets the road. So I want to thank everybody again for coming out and being a part of our success. Mayor, if you do me the honor of closing, in the memory of a very dear friend of mine, Julie McLean. She passed away this past week. She's really involved in our church at St. Jerome's Church, and she's done so many things for our community, and may she rest in peace. With that, go Rams.
Go Rams. Councilman Franklin, District 4.
I could be long, so I want some of their minutes they didn't use.
All right, okay. It's okay.
On a personal note, I want to personally thank Senator Eller and all the team that was involved in doing the homeless count. It is more than a notion, and if you don't have the passion and the perseverance and endurance to reach out to those that really are in need, you're missing out something, because those individuals actually help us get federal dollars to recirculate in our city. And so we have to do the tough love issues of going out there and doing the count. And those that came with the right heart of compassion to do their best. And we're definitely want to continue to thank Senator Eller and the staff involved in reaching out to those that are in need. The other thing I want to reach out to say that, yes, I enjoyed the Sunday Rams excursion. It was a great rally. It's amazing on how the adrenaline is flowing when you're number one. And so as you're going toward the Super Bowl and our city is now the icon, a destination site, I'm looking forward for a ticket or parade that we may have here. So that will be exciting to have. And also Public Works, Police Department, be ready for the crowd. The other item I do want to announce, and I've been working with the Children's Dental Center with Dr. Dennis Young. And Dr. Dennis Young believes in giving from the heart as well. And so this Saturday from February the 2nd from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., all children ages 0 to 17 are welcome to receive a free x-rays, fluoride examinations, cleanings, sealants, fillings. All the treatment will be according to how much the child will allow. And then most importantly, it's free. It's the Children's Dental Clinic located at 300 East Buckthorn Street in Inglewood, California. Hopefully you get your kids there that need it. You do not have to have a health plan. It's all free. And on that note, go Rams. Thank you.
Councilman Eloy Morales, District 3.
Thank you, Mayor. In regards to the homeless count, I would just like to say that these are awesome numbers. Of course, Cinder, we're always congratulating her, but I want to say great job on that. And I also want to say that this is a great example of how the increasing resources that the city of Inglewood has makes these positive effects. The truth is that the reason it's improving is because we have an entire staff out there led by Cinder. The police department does a great job because we can right now. And that's just part of the progress that the city is making that so many times we cannot point at. So Cinder's right when she says, let's celebrate it a little bit, and let's realize that it's because the city can now. So it's something we're all very proud of. I know the Rams had a rally on Sunday, and I, of course, missed it. And I'll share with you where I was at. I was with my dad out in Mexico. They renamed a basketball court after him over in, and I have a personal picture. I hope I'm not on the line saying it, but I wanted to share that out in Mexico. And the reason, and it's funny, but I share it because he did all this soccer stuff over here, and they renamed the basketball court over there. But the thing about it is that's what his big thing was. That's what his big thing was. That was the best thing he did. And we didn't expect much at all. We were all up there, our brothers and sisters. We expected a very small thing. And they ended up, you know, there was a representative from the governor's office and talked about how he helped raise money for the water well when it was infected, and how he raised money for the bull ring, and so many things that he did that we had no idea. The music that was there, he raised money for their instruments. It was beautiful to see, and I just wanted to share that. And I know that we're going to have a ceremony here at the Senior Center. The mayor keeps reminding me to pick a day, and I appreciate that, and it's my fault that we haven't picked it. So I just wanted to share that small thing, and I'm sorry I missed the Rams, but that's where I was at, so go Rams.
Well, we'll excuse you, Eloy.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, first I want to acknowledge the police department in particular, but Cinder Eller specifically. She is at the homeless issue 24/7, helping people find temporary shelter, connecting them with the housing department. The housing department's done a great job. But it's not lost on me that today more Inglewood residents are working, employed, than any time in the last 40 years. We have over 400 African-American males in working construction jobs, paying union scale and prevailing wages. We have probably close to 1,000 people employed because of those projects on an average daily basis. 2,000 people in total go to work at that work site every day. When you looked at the ceremony on Sunday, about 10,000 people came. 1,500 of them couldn't get in because there wasn't enough dirt for them to stand on. There wasn't enough dirt for them to stand on. And when I think back to all the complaining there was from a few people about the direction of the city, you can see it's basic absurdity now. More people are working. We receive international attention if we hold an event here in Inglewood. We have 10 major events of national or international prominence that will occur over the next 10 years in the city of Inglewood. Residents here have supported the city staff and the city council that have worked hard and made good decisions. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I was at the Verdict Exchange. It's a mobility summit. It's at a hotel downtown Los Angeles. There are probably about 300 people there today. And I was on a panel with 4 people, and Inglewood was the center of attention. I get invited to more things, get voted to be the chairman of more boards that I don't even know about, that I'm not even there. Because you know what? People admire us. They admire this city. They're amazed at what we've done. These 10 events, you know, the 3 of them involve acquiring professional sports franchises. We got 3 committed in 2.5 years. We have an Olympics coming. You know, we got a Super Bowl, NCAA championship bowl game, Girl Scouts, NFL Networks, LA Phil. The things that we've accomplished, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, we've done in 4 years. Only 3 mega cities in this country have ever done it: San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles, but it took them a generation. This city reversed its fortunes in 8 short years. Went from our last $11 million to $53 million in the bank. And now, all we're going to do is now bring everything together. So thank you, everyone, for your support. And I want to close the meeting in the memory of Julie McLean. We're adjourned.